Good morning, and welcome to Yola's Energies. I love this energy lately. I just love it. It is wonderful. It is pushing us. It is not easy. It is bringing us down to our feet, but to our knees, sorry, but it creating wonderful entrance into magic, into the magic of what's need to come. So if we're not aware of it, what the heck? It is not gonna happen. You guys, there is something. Yesterday reading was beautiful. It took a while. I usually don't do it that long. But you guys, it was beautiful preparing you for the full moon and for birthing and for bringing in what you want, the energy that you need to enter your life. And here I see this person is standing up and their hands up in the air, and there is no legs, there is no feet. There is butterflies, like two butterflies, one on top the other, and the body is in the middle. It is just beautiful. And above it, this person wearing like a king coat, the coat, the long coat that the king wear was or the queen was gold all around it. This is what it is. And you walking up straight, standing up straight, facing whatever is coming. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be all dark all around, but who said life is ever easy? You go from one experience to the other. The thing is, when you're stuck with one experience and you stuck with it and you're afraid to move on, this is the bad, this is where you doing wrong, because why waste life? Don't waste life. There is so much more to learn. But I feel this move in here, something happened. There is something that you had fear of, you'd never done before, and you got to do it on this full moon. This is preparing you for the full moon, okay? This is, I want you to sit and think. Let's imagine what we want. What do you want in order for you to manifest, to grow, to start a new seed, whatever, a new relationship, or better your relationship, or buy a house, or have a new job, or start your own business. It doesn't matter, or having a relationship with your kids. It doesn't matter what it is. You have to be liberated. Have you ever thought of that? Have you ever have a feeling what it feel like to be liberated? When it is funny. Have you ever been in a spot when I grew up? Yeah, I was so, everything is wrong. And no matter what happened, if something happened wrong or if something didn't happen right, and to suit whoever have control over me, it is end up being my fault. It is my fault. So everything that happened in life, it is my fault. And I have to follow rules. I have to follow. In order for me to be a good girl, I have to do this and this and this. And I have to be within this limitation of thinking, of growing, of feeling. No expansion. No expansion. Just be a follower, and just be happy being a follower. Well, I never was happy to be a follower, and I struggled a lot and I fought a lot. I fought to survive a lot, and I end up writing a book. It's all about survival, how I survived. And you know what? I want to tell you, being liberated, it's a state of an ecstasy. Have you ever felt it? It's a way to break out from boundaries that imposed by us through society and family and like there is no, you stuck in a prison where everything is been told on how to do it, what to do with it, and how to survive it. So It is time now with this full moon, you need to release yourself from all these expectations that's been imposed on you. Uh, you don't want confinement, you don't want restriction. You have to be able to um, you have to be able to be free from all this. You have to be able to feel the freedom. It doesn't mean you are a bad person. You still make same choices, you still make similar things, you still go on in life, but you going on little further than just the prison wall. It is an ability for you to stretch and think and reframe limiting thoughts. It is time, this full moon, for you to realize where you need to get going and how to get liberated. And um, I want to share something with you. It is really cute. And I grew up, never said a bad word. I have to be perfect. I was a perfect girl. Oh boy, how perfect I was. I wouldn't say a bad word. I tried to do everything right. I took care of everybody. Everything happened. It was my fault. Oh, wow. I was the girl that people expect her to be and grew up to be the woman everybody expect her to be. And in 2010, I had an awakening and I started to grow. And believe it or not, my whole world shifted around. I started to meet the people that already awakened, they already free, they already have boundaries, they already not walked on all over. And I start to get stronger and learn more and more. And one day, this spiritual healer in the area, she said to me, she said, Yola, you need to come for an FU session. Oh, I was so excited. FU session. I had no clue what does FU mean. And I thought it is some kind of a new healing that I never get to experience yet or heard about yet. So I went to her place and she said, take a seat right here. And now you are going to say the FU word. And I said, no way, I never said that. I cannot say that. That is really, that's not me. She said, you are going to say it. You are going to experience how it feels to be free. And I am like, oh my gosh, I resisted so much. I am not saying that word on my mouth. Well, guess what? I finally said it. And we start with one person after the other in my life. And this woman came to me because she read my book. She knew what I was going through, what I went through, and she wanted to help. And she wanted to start with the FU session. It was the best thing that ever happened to me. And I start to say that word and start to say that word. And we went from one person to the other. And I said it over and over and over. And I cried and I cried and I cried. And it was so much healing. I was so tired and drained after that. I came home and I slept for hours, didn't even move. But I let out so many things. And at the end, she said, Yola, tell me how you feel now. Even I was so tired and my throat dry. She had bottles of water there anyway. I said, oh my gosh, I feel so liberated. And I am like, oh my gosh, this was so funny. And this was one of the best things that happened to me. So I don't recommend you doing that. I'm not saying you need to do that. I'm saying you need to look and see where are you limited? Where is your limitation? Where do you feel stuck? Where do you feel like you're worried about what others believe and what is the expectation of your family, your culture, your church, your synagogue, your doesn't matter wherever you go. It is culture. We all are cultured. We all are cultured. And the only person that's going to free you is you, my friends, only you. So I'm going to wish you a beautiful day. Tomorrow is the full moon. I don't know what I'm going to come up with the full moon, but I feel I need to change. So I need to really sit and focus and ask for help on what I can create on Saturday for all of us. Okay, you guys, you take care and please like and subscribe if this resonates with you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your help and your support.